Through a rep, Will Smith has denied claims that Duane Martin was wearing that ass out. So Will's team is denying the new allegations that he and Duane Martin were caught in a dressing room having sex years ago, calling the claims unequivocally false. I love when folks use that term unequivocally. It puts a little more muster on it. A man claiming to be the former friend and or assistant to Will, brother Bilal, made headlines Tuesday after an interview with YouTuber Tasha K. In the interview, he stated that he saw Will and Duane engaging in carrying on, if you will. Let's listen to it.
And then I saw sexual acts that I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Duane Martin. Hollywood is the hurry up and wait game. So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, what? But I see his car there. So I open the door to Duane's dressing room, and that's when I see Duane and having anal sex with Will. There was a couch, and Will was bent over on the couch, and Duane was standing.
As he stated, he opened the door to Duane's dressing room, and that's when he saw Duane going to town on Will Smith. There was a couch. Will's been over on the couch, and Duane was standing up, going to town. The rep denies the allegations, saying they're completely false. He told us to TMZ, the story is completely fabricated and the claim is unequivocally false. Further, a source close to the situation tells us that Will is considering taking legal action following Bilal's remarks. Now, this Bilal guy is on a book tour. He is hawking a book. He is trying to get a book sold. So there's something to be said about that. But there's also something to be said about the fact that if you were someone's assistant for all those years, you know them, you know what they're capable of. Would you be willing to put your career and freedom on the line to make these types of heinous allegations to someone like Will Smith, if in fact you don't have any evidence to back it up? That's the question, though, y'all. So that's what I was talking to a friend about this, and we were discussing, and I'm thinking, I'm like, it's hard to believe to some people, but these rumors have been out there for a very long time. I don't believe, though, that it's anybody's right to out an individual. What someone does in their bedroom or dressing room or their friend's dressing room is their own business. That being said, even if in fact what this gentleman is saying is true, it was not his business to tell. Matter of fact, it should be legal ramification for something like that, should it not? It wasn't his business at all. And while it's interesting for us to all know, as the consumer, as the fans, to know something that's as juicy as this, I guess some will say, again, think about how that impedes on the life of someone's privacy behind closed doors. Didn't Lisa Ray mention something about her ex-husband, the premier of the Caicos, Church of Caicos, and how him and Duane got real chummy and close? Was that Duane she was talking about? But anyway, the rumors have always been out there. You've always been out there about Duane and Will. But we're in a different time, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't the 90s. This isn't the 80s. We're in the 2020-something or another's. And being a bisexual or gay person is not really frowned upon anymore. Unless, I can't even say the saved people. I can't even say the Christians. I can't even say that because it's all over. It's everybody. People do what they want to do in this day and time. So, again, Will has denied it. Duane Martin probably won't say anything about it at all. Will is just has been taking so much over this past couple of years with his wife Jada coming out and saying heinous things, horrible things, and then now his supposed former assistant is saying heinous and horrible, possibly defamatory things about him. And the fact that he got a response to it does speak volumes, because typically celebrities to the caliber of we are don't typically respond to stuff that's flat out ridiculous to assert. They don't typically respond to stuff, and the fact that he responded leads some credence to it. And so if I had to guess, which is not my business, but I am commentating on this. If I had to guess, if I had to make a prediction or a guesstimation or speak to it, I would probably guess that there's possibly some truth to it. That's probably true, and there's nothing wrong with it, other than the fact that he was married and they probably possibly both married at the time. He was probably married to Tisha Campbell, but if their wives knew about it, maybe they gave him the thumbs up. Go for it, y'all. Y'all can do y'all thing, and maybe Jada do her thing with Alcina, and we don't know what Tisha working on her singing career, and who knows? You never know what the situation circumstances are, especially with Hollywood couples. But if in fact it was a mutually agreed upon thing by all parties, wasn't a cheating situation, if in fact Dwayne decided or Will decided that he wanted Dwayne to go to town, if you will, on his backside, it's none of our business. And again, if I were to speak to it and have to think whether it's true or not, I think there's some truth. Possibly, it could be some truth to it. I don't know. I think it could be. I think it could be. I don't just totally dismiss it out of hand because, again, quite the risk. Is it not quite the risk to say this, knowing this person closely for all those years, knowing that your ass can be sued, if not worse, you could lose everything based on making this type of allegation to someone as high profile. He says he has receipts, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. The gentleman says he has receipts. So if he has receipts, let's see. We'll see if he has receipts. Again, none of our business. Not his business to tell. But let's see how this plays out. Unfortunately, it is playing out in the media. With that being said, I'm Lamb. This is Lamb Levity. Until next time. Peace out. Actually, Jada has responded to these allegations. She was stopped by TMZ, and all she had to say was, "We suing."